Hey folks, good morning. Todd Waller here with Studio 48 at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services at Snyder & Company Realtors. Today is debate day. Now, for those of you that know me, today is like kind of a special day. It's almost like Christmas for me because we get to watch a presidential debate here at the 2020 election cycle. But really, we shouldn't be crossing the streams and talking politics and real estate. Rather, what I'd love to do is talk with you about the impact that our presidential election cycle has on the real estate marketplace. You see, back in 2016, 4 years ago, it was a rather contentious election, I think people would agree. And 2020 is no less contentious, that's for sure. What happened in 2016, however, bears remembering here in 2020 when it comes to buying and selling real estate. 2016, after school started, there was a pretty hard pause when it came to showings and homes coming onto the marketplace. And that hard pause maintained until about a week before the general election. Now, why is certainly up for debate. The short story, I think, is that the market finally decided, yeah, you know what, doesn't matter necessarily who wins, we're still going to move forward with selling our home or buying our home. Well, here we are in 2020. We've had a couple extra wrinkles this particular year, and while the hard pause hasn't happened immediately after school starting, such as it started this year, I believe we're going to see that hard pause here very shortly anyway, if we're not already in the middle of it. What this means to you. This does not mean that the end of the real estate market year is going to be disastrous by any stretch. Let's look at the fundamentals. The fundamentals are real estate mortgage interest rates are incredibly low. They're at historic lows right now. A side note, if you haven't refied, let's talk and make sure that you've done that and have the ability to do that. Number two, inventory levels. Just year over year, our inventory levels in many circumstances are down like 10% compared to last year at the same time. In some instances, we are down 40 and 50% in inventory for years past. This is unprecedented. So if anybody is in the market to purchase, their numbers of choices are really small. So couple the short level of inventory with the ridiculously low interest rates. As long as demand is there, we're going to continue to rock and roll. So right now, watch what's happening in the marketplace. Watch for a pause, because I believe it's coming if it's not already here. And then about a week before the election, maybe a week after the election, you'll see showings and inventory levels begin to rise just a little bit. I think you're going to see a greater rise on the showings than you will the listing inventory. So what this means, the end of 2020, going to be pretty strong when it comes to house value appreciation. And the 2021 beginning of the real estate market year, it's going to be pretty strong if we continue to have those same kind of fundamentals. Low inventory, steady to rising demand, and low interest rates. This is Todd with Studio 48 at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services saying, let's get together and figure out if this is the right time for you to buy or sell. Take it easy.